Good morning, everyone. So, is anyone here online with me this morning? Feel free to type a comment. Ask me any questions if you have them. I'll wait a couple of minutes here and then I'll go ahead and talk about our assignments that we have that's coming up. I hope all of you are doing well, that you're staying safe, that you're staying healthy, that you're watching the news, but at the same time not paying that much attention to it, that you allow yourself some time to have some fun, whatever that might be, in the environment that we're in right now. Hopefully you're getting a chance to get outside every once in a while, take some walks, move around the house, kind of like what I'm doing right now, just to get some exercise. Hi, Abraham. I see you're online. So, do we have any questions this morning? Let's talk about our couple of upcoming assignments that we have. One is the theater review. Now, the theater review, that's due a week, this Monday coming, so a week from yesterday. I already posted on Blackboard and on the Facebook page what you were supposed to use for the theater review. So when you're watching the video, it is from the play Titanic, a retrospective. This was an original script that we produced here at Columbus State about 9 years ago. And you can watch it on YouTube. I also attached the original playbill, so you have a list of who the director was, who the actors are that's in the show, so that you can refer to them if you want to in your review. The review only has to be 2 pages long. And since this is advanced acting, I'd like for you to look at it from the perspective of style, because that's what we're focusing on in advanced acting is our style. So this play takes place in 1911, so it's turn of the century. So look at the costumes, look at the way that the actors move, look at the way that they use their voices, the dialogue that they use, and what sort of comments can you make based on the style that's being used in the piece. But anyway, that's the assignment that's due next Monday. But let's talk a little bit about the final assignment, the tragedy assignment, the Shakespeare assignment. So if you go into Blackboard, you will notice, and I attached it in the announcement for the assignment, that you'll notice that there are 4 Shakespeare tragedies: Othello, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth. You can choose any one of those 4 plays, and you can choose any character from one of those plays. I want you to choose the character, choose the monologue that you like, rehearse it, and it's not due until the end of the semester, which is April the 27th. So on April 27th, by then, you will upload your video into Facebook or on Blackboard of you performing the tragic monologue. Now, when you're looking at monologues, look at something that's really juicy, something that's really tragic. The thing with Shakespeare's characters is that Shakespeare's characters, they operate with passion. They don't think with their heads. They operate with full passion. As an example, when we look at a play like Romeo and Juliet, in Romeo and Juliet, we have 2 characters who are strangers. They meet each other, they fall in love, they get married, they have sexual relationships, then they make choices and they commit suicide and die. This all happens over the course of 3 days. So for 2 human beings to accomplish all of that in 3 days, clearly there's a lot of passion involved. So these characters in Shakespeare's plays, they speak with deep, intense passion. So find those monologues that do that. If you're looking at Macbeth or Lady Macbeth, really intense monologues. Hamlet has some intense monologues. Gertrude, Ophelia, which are characters in Hamlet. Othello, you've got Othello and Desdemona with Iago has some wonderful monologues in Othello. Romeo and Juliet, Both of them have some really wonderful monologues, but you've also got monologues from Benvolio. You've got monologues from Mercutio and Tybalt. So some really wonderful characters in those plays. Even the witches in Macbeth have some really interesting things to say. So choose something that you really like, something that you want to focus on, and something that you want to really spend your time working on, because that will be your primary assignment. You also have the visual score. You'll see that assignment listed in Blackboard under assignments, under tragedy. And the visual score takes the lines from your monologue, so you'll want to be able to cut and paste those and put them into the score. And then you find photographs that actually represent the emotions that your character is going through on these particular lines. You'll see an example of that in Blackboard. And so I will ask you to do the same sort of layout, same sort of idea, concept with your monologue. So those are our two big assignments. We will have something for our stage combat that'll be coming up, but I'll talk about that later. But right now, I mainly want you to focus on finding that Shakespeare piece that you want. Do send me an email. Once you have chosen the piece that you want to work on, do send me an email and let me know what piece that it is. Not so that I can approve it or disapprove, but just so I know what it is that you're focusing on, and also that I know that you're staying on task. I don't want this to be something that you save until the last week or two to think about. I really would like for you to start thinking about it now. So the sooner that you can send me your choice, the better. And then do keep in mind that the theater review is due next Monday. That's all I have to say for today. Abraham, do you have any questions? Or if there's anyone else that's watching, do you have any questions for me? You'll notice that as I was speaking, I was giving you a walking tour of my house as well, or at least the downstairs part of my house. I've been spending a lot of time here over the last couple of weeks, as I'm sure you've been spending in your house as well. Okay, well, if there are no additional questions, that is all that I've got for today. I really appreciate you tuning in. I will make sure that this gets posted on Facebook and also on Blackboard. So take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay safe. Email me at any time with questions that you may have, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll look forward to reading all of your theater reviews next Monday. So take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.